Hello everybody, this is Colin. This is my second video documenting my journey through life and sobriety. This is 1 week sober. It's been a full 7 days since I've touched marijuana, and I'm feeling pretty good, but also a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I still want to smoke it every now and then, and I think about it, but I always try to push it back down within me, and just like, what, you don't need weed. And sometimes, like, I'll even like give myself a little slap, like not a hard slap, but I'll be like, what are you doing, just to kind of get my mind right, you know what I'm saying? Because I tend to like think about it a lot, and like think about things I shouldn't do a lot, right? And so I'm trying to like recalibrate my brain to think about good things, and think about like progress and becoming a better person. So it's a little difficult, but we're getting through it. I hit a week. I'm proud of myself for that. Um, I'm gonna shoot for 2 weeks now, and go from there. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy I did it, but it's still hard. It's still hard, and every day I have to like really like force myself. Like, this is like some, like, I'm practicing discipline right now, because it's um it's the opposite of like what I want to do. Like, I want to like chill and be like out of it, but that's not good for me, and I need to do what's good for me. I need to love myself, because doing all these things makes me hate myself, and you know why what are you going to get out of life hating yourself? So that's what I'm trying to think, and be better about. I got a haircut. I was just so depressed, and I just didn't want to cut my hair. I just didn't, you know I just let it go. Then my buddy, he was like, man, we were talking, and he put me on this pretty good barber, man. He got me looking right. It's one of my favorite styles I get. It's kind of like a mullet. It's a little longer in the back, but it's not like, it's not like horrible. Anyways, um, yeah, I'm just feeling, I'm feeling like I can keep going. Um, Part of me is nervous though, because I sometimes I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, one day I'm gonna say fuck it and go get some weed, and I know that day is gonna come, and I'm trying to prepare to have the discipline to put it up, you know, lock it up in a chest, put a lock on it, man, the most secure lock you got, and just fucking bury it, because that's not me anymore. I'm a drug-free individual, except for alcohol every now and then, but I'm over it, and no matter what, I'm gonna do it. And these videos, they're my motivation. I gotta keep doing this, because by myself, if I'm not motivating myself, if I don't look back and see like the progress I've made, or like how bad I was, like, it's not I'm not gonna I'm not gonna notice how, like, I'm not gonna want to change. And so, I gotta do things that naturally elicit change. It's really hard. especially when like so many factors of your life are changing at once. Like it's it's like my whole life is being turned on, up, like upside down. Like, but you know, the thing with discipline is, no matter what happens, even if your life is turning upside down, like you gotta keep going. You gotta make yourself like, like if you feel bad and you don't want to do something, or you want to give up, like discipline is doing it anyways. And so I'm trying to get that, achieve a sense of like discipline, a sense of like not reactive but proactive, because I'm a decently reactive person, and I'm trying to be more proactive. I'm trying not to have people tell me they like to do things, or I'm trying to just like do them, knock them out, like, excuse me. I will admit getting a haircut is a big confidence booster. I do think I look a lot better. Yeah, I do think I look a lot better. And, something I learned, like, with my ex-fiance, I was trying to change myself, like, for her. Which, obviously, I did need to make some changes. Like, I do need to stop smoking. That's a big change. See, that's why. Sorry I didn't smoke. But, yeah, I gotta, like, appreciate, stuff. Like, appreciate, like, I'm grateful I have a truck. I'm grateful I have this RV. I'm grateful I'm reasonably handsome. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm getting paid. I'm grateful I can make these videos. I'm just thinking, what can I be grateful for? And it's not always easy. You wake up sometimes and you just want to give up. You're just like, what? Like, this isn't going to make my life better. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, all this studying I'm trying to do and all these changes I'm trying to make, I mean, nothing's going to change. You're just going to be the same you. You're going to give up. You're going to go back to where you were to begin with. And like, I just gotta tell myself, like, don't. Don't. And so that's what I've been doing to practice impulse control. There's it's funny, the other day I went to a bar with one of my friends, because if I'm cooped up in here, I'm just sad. But I went to a bar and I got the menu for food because I was like, man, I haven't eaten in a while. And I saw mozzarella sticks and I was like, wow, I bet those are so good. I haven't had mozzarella sticks in forever. Wow, man, I want some mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks sound like they'd be so fucking bussin'. I got a salad. I said, that's not healthy. I said, that's not healthy, Colin. And I got a salad. And it was the best damn salad I've ever had in my life. I was proud of myself. And I've lost weight. I've lost, let's see, 11 pounds in the past, like, 2 weeks about. And that's from me just not eating mostly. But I'm proud of that too. You know, stepping on the scale and looking at it and being like, wow. You know? And then I'm also proud. I feel stronger, man. Like, I'm working out. I feel stronger, bro. Like, I even feel a little bigger. Like, I might not be a little bigger. I don't know. But I sure does feel like it. And, you know, that's a good feeling. And so, I just need to keep it up. I just need to keep doing these good things. And eventually something good will happen to me. And I just need to believe that. Even though I feel like deep down, I don't deserve good things to happen to me. Or I feel like deep down, like, I, like, deserve to be unhappy. Or, like, nothing's good gonna happen to me, even though I'm doing all this. I just need to tell that to shut up. And just blindly believe that if I am a good person, and I do good things, and I make good choices, good things will happen to me. And so, that's just how you need to think, because life is just too unpredictable. Life is too chaotic. You know, you never know what tomorrow has. You never know what 5 minutes from now holds. Like, I could turn off this video and then walk outside and have a fucking cardiac arrest and then fall on the ground and die. Like, it could happen. It's happened. Like, I could get in my car, go to the store, and somebody slams into me, and I'm gone. It can happen. All these things can happen. Like, anything can happen. And so, if you're sitting there worried all the time, like, what's gonna happen? Like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Like, well, what does your heart say? Does your heart say this is the right thing? Because usually your heart's pretty spot on with that. It's your brain that convinces you to do the wrong thing. And so, you know, like, unless you just have a effed up heart, I don't know. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I hope somebody got something out of this. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to say, but, you know, I gotta clean up in here. That's for sure. It's pretty messy in this trailer, so I guess I gotta do some chores. But you know, I gotta say, a week clean, I'm feeling good. I do feel a little weird. There's times where it's almost like I'm high or like lightheaded, or like, I don't know if it's withdrawal but I just feel a little different sometimes. And I'm hoping that goes away with time. I mean, we'll find out, because I'm not going to smoke anyways. So, we'll find out, alright. But anyways, I think that's about it, guys. So, I'll see you later.